Alrighty, gang. Good morning. This is today is August 25, 2025. All right, let's see what we see. We're gonna see the British pound, US dollar. First, my disclaimer, and second, the most important part: subscribe. If you like what you see, subscribe. It's absolutely free. You don't spend one penny, and can be very important in your final decision or trading. Press the little bell and let's go back in and see what we see. Alrighty. Okay. British pound, US dollar. In our last video, we established that the trend of the British pound was moving to the downside. We can actually see impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse. All right. Let's do it again, just to make the point of how relevant this type of study is. People, no indicators are needed. I'm not against indicators because I do use indicators, but by measuring properly, you are way more effective than anything else. This type of study also get involved in complication, and the reason is, let me tell you the reason of this. People, if I show you what I show you like it is, I had nothing to sell you. I had to complicate this exponentially. So you say, oh, it's a new thing. It's a consolidation, expansion, liquid money, and all this nonsense. It is to sell you, to keep you in this, how do you call, unbalance all the time. All the time. Something new. Things that work, and that's the bottom line. And what I'm showing you now do work, and that's the purpose of all these videos, to establish that you don't have to complicate things more than what they are. The reason that happened is I had to sell you something. Therefore, I had to put funny faces in my videos and tell you that you're going to take $100 and make $1 million, stuff like that. All right? But if you reduce this to the minimum expression, this is what I've done. I had reduced this to the minimum expression. I did not invent price action because you can actually see it. This is a magnification to see, but you can see it. Impulse retracement, the bridge here. Impulse retracement. You can go down to 5 minutes and you can see the same because it's fractal. I'm sorry, guys. I lose my mind when I see how people look at this. You think this is coincidence? A coincidence that this price just stopped there in there? And when did you know this? If you draw this line here, that was July 24. You were drawing this line. As you see this price bounce from there, you already knew in advance with no indicators. Now, did you know that it's going to stop there? No, that's we don't know. All right. So here, the price reached a structure here and established a new low point here. Now, my market range has changed now. It's here now. From this line to this line. I leave it in there because I believe that is somehow relevant. But this is your range now, from this point to this point. All right? Now, let's redraw our linear regression channel. I use two type of channels mainly: linear regression and polynomial regression channel. Why? Because they are based in statistics. Linear regression channel is a standard deviation channel, is a statistical measure of whatever you're doing. Like I told you before, it's using many things in population, in determining what age certain things happen, so forth and so on, and they can determine uh, a range that they can work on, right? So what do we see? Let's draw our standard deviation channel. I already preview measured the candles. 4 candles. Boom! This is insane, guys. Even though this is an anomaly, this don't belong to the actual trend of the market. The actual trend is still intact, moving to the downside. But if you don't know this and you see this movement, first, you probably got killed here. And second, oh my God, it's going up. Let me buy. And then it move against you. How many times that happened? A million freaking times. Because you are not looking at the big picture. The big picture. All right? So what do we see now? You see how clear you can see this? And it's not aligned and crossed, and it's oversold because the other is stochastic. This is what it is, people. Price action is what it is. Forget about it. All right? Can you see it? Crystal clear. This thing is coming down, people. I don't know when. Maybe about 10, 9:30, somewhere. We have some volatility. Still, we are at the end of summer. So as we stand right now at 8:32 a.m., the British pound downtrend is intact. Sell. Especially if you see this video when the price is here. All right. Now, what is my target? If I enter here, my target is down here. That is 210 pips. At this point, I will close half of my position and let the other fly to the bottom. You always let your winning trade fly, people. Okay. Now, let's do our projection. I used 3,000 candles in the past and projected to the future. What do we have? Boom! This projection tells me if everything remains the same, this is what not happening here. This is not the same. Okay? This don't belong to this movement. So the price must realign to the main natural trend. All right, guys, this is my analysis for the British pound US dollars. August 25, 8:34 a.m. 2025. Good luck. I see you guys around. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.